Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're gonna be taking a look at the first benchmarks regarding the upcoming Ryzen 3000 CPUs. So let's get started. So guys, as you've seen in the previous videos, we talked about the laptops and the mobile side in general of Ryzen 3000 CPUs that will be coming out soon, and this time we're going to be talking about the desktop side, which I know everyone is excited about. Last video didn't do really well, people didn't really actually like it because no one is really interested in the mobile side of things. But in today's video we're going to be talking about an engineering sample that was spotted, and this specific sample is a 12-core Ryzen 3000 CPU, and we're going to be taking a look at some specs, how it was tested, and a benchmark and some other things as well. So first of all, as we all saw at CES, even the CEO of AMD confirmed that they're going to keep on pushing their technology, bumping the core count and going against Intel as much as possible. And this is really good news because it probably confirms most of the specs that were leaked a little while ago. So as I told you, the CPU that was spotted was a 12-core Ryzen 3000 CPU, and specifically because of the name that we saw at the end of it, it had 37 and 34, and these respectively mean in most engineering samples the base clock and boost clock. So we have a 3.4 and 3.7 and possibly even higher, and this specific chip averaged a clock speed of 3.6 GHz, and the TDP of this counterpart was 105 watts. Now this CPU is running 32 megabytes of level 3 cache, which also confirms the fact that each of the CPUs is going to be connected to their own 16 megabytes of level 3 cache, which definitely confirms more of the speculations we've seen so far. Also, the other thing to keep in mind, guys, for these benchmarks is that it seems like it is pretty early yet, and this specific chip was tested with only 4 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at single channel, and that RAM was also only 2666 MHz, and their target seems to be 3200 MHz, so there's definitely a lot of improvement we're going to see there. Now the CPU that was compared to was the previous Ryzen 7 2700X, which can go up to roughly 4.3 GHz, and what we've seen so far from rumors is they're targeting IPC improvements, which is really good and is going to bump up obviously the single core performance. Now what we saw from this Ryzen 3000 Zen 2 sample was a multi-score of 1741, which is a lot higher than the 1350 that we saw from the Ryzen 2700X, and obviously we expect that. Multi-core performance has never been a problem for these Ryzen CPUs so far. Also keep in mind that these results will definitely be improved, and that pretty much wraps up the benchmark side of things when it comes to the engineering sample, which was obviously the main issue of this video, and what we saw at CES. So I really think that despite a lot of people saying in the past that these rumors that we had seen so far were not really realistic, I think that actually AMD is going to pull through and make most of these things a reality, because that's what they're targeting. And with these CPUs probably arriving in Q2 2019, that means that AMD will be ahead of the game, and at least in the mid-range department for quite some time, for around half a year. So this is all we know so far, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to be notified for any future videos and updates I do, make sure to click the bell notification, because YouTube does not send notifications anymore even if you're subscribed. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.